Yep. So this is Burdigala's Cup. So it's Resurrection. It's table 1. Where we got Diomlord, a well-known Italian tabletop player. Here's the standing. And just for the sake of it, the draw from round. The interesting part is actually table 2 is playing as well at the moment. So depending on how that goes, it could have a side effect into this game as well. There's the draw. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Diomlord knows his shit. So it's a dirty player loony. 2 block trolls. Hail Mary pass bomber. Sure hands block. Is it a sure hand? Block fanatic. Sure hands goblins. 2 block trolls. Oh. And we got the orcs. It's a normal Diomlord. He likes his mighty blows. We got 2 mighty blow blitzers. Got leader thrower. Got 1 goblin. Got a block troll. Guard bob. Tackle. So I kind of seem sensible to have skills and bobs, but Diomlord don't care. He just won the blitzers, I guess. Doesn't. Makes a bit of sense. Blitzers are the best players. But I do like skinning up my bobs. And to be fair, I don't really play orcs. Bleed under the bowl. Pressure on. Hi Rex. Yeah, top table goblins. It's pretty cool. Repost. That's so we had goblins. Where's the standing? So the goblins is on 4 wins and a draw. The same as Diomlord's orcs. Whoop, mighty blow does a. Yep, mighty blow does a thing. Yeah, and it doesn't help that Diomlord is coming with a tackle blitzer and 2 mighty blow blitzers. It's pretty bad news. Plus, he's one of the better tabletop players out there. Especially with orcs, because he played. Yeah, he's one of the few crazy people that played orcs. Arrow lenses. So 1 KO, both trolls down, 1 stunned. Yeah, you only have 1. He likes this build. He uses a lot. Oh, it's a bit different. Must be a bit different. Yeah, but the 2 mighty blow. He likes his 2 mighty blow blitzers. There's he goes. And nothing. Just a no footy tonight, Marsh. That's like his base is the 4 blitzers like that. I must admit, I'm going to be pretty impressed by Losre. Hail Mary pass. Will be really impressed by the Goblin if he can win this one. Ah, so he's still got 50 minutes. It's yeah, I'll be well impressed if he can win this one. And show me magic. I don't know how I should feel about you. You're starting to follow me now. Yeah, we'll see. Every day. If you can get 3 dice with Mighty Blow, he's going to take it. Do need to get up pickups, so you do need to keep some support behind here. And with the Hail Mary passer standing up there being annoying. What are you playing him in? In Rebel? We did tell him in the beginning he was playing Rebel. Ah, dead on the pitch. That's Mayhem's league, isn't it? Must be. Yeah, it is. I guess it makes sense with him being UK based as well. I don't play 1 week leagues. I get too annoyed by scheduling games every week. I'm not even playing the NAF tournament here myself for the same reason. So far he's getting around and away from stuff. And also now only taking that that one KO. Oh, the bomber! The bomber's okay. But Diomlord doesn't have to face it for at least a turn next. Yeah, Helm from Mary Bomber, Dirty Player, Looney, Block Fanatic, Block and Block Troll, Sure Hands, Goblin. No, they're pretty sick. And he needs, and this time he can hardly get 2 dice. Not 2 dice, 3 dice, so he takes the 2 dice. Which is of course always good for the goblins. I think he doesn't want the Hail Mary. I guess Tackle is going over here in front somewhere. I would wonder if he's now going for this one. Potential with the Dirty Player. +2. +2 fame. I don't think I think you've got at least whoop, we've got some time before Blood Bowl 2 is not a thing, I think. Do we going to see the Fanatic? Yeah, I imagine so. Even if it's only stunned. We got some effect for that. Fumble style. So he resisted. Here comes the mighty blow again. Oh, double skull. Into a pow. Oh, mighty blow doing a thing again. But still plenty goblins. But a little less, I guess. There's 2 send-offs coming as well. Does the goblin have any bribes? They do have 3 bribes. 3 bribes. Pretty rowdy build. So he's trying to force his way up, getting some tackle zones, making life a little bit hard for some goblins. But he might, it's a bit weak here. Almost the Black Orc, I was about to say. But the good thing is, because that guard is still standing there, he's not getting into the ball easily. Being annoying on Mr. Fro. Bim bum. It's getting the getting the troll a bit back in the game again. I wonder what he's... Is the dirty player for trying to sack the ball? Yep. Should I and tackle? Get it away and over to the throw. It's not bad. Not sure why you're following? You have blitz. I don't know why you're following, because now you get a free tackle hit out again. Oh, Black Hawk gets it. Oh, good job, Black Hawk. Snatching the ball, passing the ball. Oh, bomb. But yeah. Guess he wished those two dice was the other way around. It's yeah, it could have been. It could have been. It's probably not the best name either, but I needed to call it something. Oh, Hail Mary pass, Baumer is down again. Nope. He's not even, and he got dirty player on it as well. He had two chances to foul the Mighty Blow Blitzer. Yeah. Black Orc is down. Black Orc down. But he will get back up. It's interesting. I will imagine he's blitzing with the second troll. The question is where he's blitzing. Nope. Oh no! One on the really stupid 6 slow enough. Makes it. And gets smashed by double skulls. That is terrible. Mighty Blow stuns, but he's still there. Yeah, but I do think, just for good measures, I think he wanna hit the dirty player. Just for all good measures. Maybe not? Oh. So the 2 Black Orcs hugging up the 2 trolls. Guess guard down here somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he probably won't guard in that square, so he needs to blitz first. Gets it. And KOs it. So this chainsaw did absolutely nothing. This drive. Didn't even get started. Yep. So that was the issue, he wanted to stand in that square. The problem is now, if he gets... The thing is, again, the problem with goblins, if you get too many removes, it's a bit unlucky. If you need to put your weapons in on your turn 8 when you only have 1 turn, it's pretty terrible. Not a big surprise, takes the 2 Mighty Blow troll hits, and then Bomber is trying to get out. But he needs to get some more stuff out, otherwise he will be the blitz target. Because now all those orcs can get back around, and you can go for 3 dicing that do the Mighty Blow. I guess it's fine. He got 4 dice with reroll. Got a free reroll to pump at it. Don't get him. But now if he bombs, he gets served. But he still needs to bomb, because that is his best option. Fouling a bob. Bob, 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 bob. I think I will let us try to 3+ with a reroll. Get assist more. Goodbye, Hail Mary pass. KO. Those KO results going to be interesting in general. Does he? Yep. It's turn 8. I think I tried to block it, but oh, and only one. Hey, fighting mongoose. Good seeing you around. With the DP is still KO. 30 players still out. So he's gambling. Hail Mary bomber. Didn't bribe. But he just got enough. That one Goblin back means he doesn't have to feel the ball and chain. That's pretty cool for him.
Aha, I think I now have a working system.
Hi, PC.
I've watched a bit of the first half. It's been a little bleak, isn't it, so far?
It's Hawks with 2 Mighty Blow and a tackle,
Yeah.
He's not taking too much damage for what we could have taken.
No, the damage hasn't been high, but also just the opportunities, the chances to use some of the toys and do some fun stuff just hasn't been there. And I should say, obviously, we've got to see this ball and chain go straight off, because that way it'll be around for the second half, giving him some chance. It's not the worst toy for smashing the Orcs about.
No, and it's got block, and he does have one reserve,
Yeah.
so he can take it out. Which was like the only fear with starting on defense. If like an Orc team can grind enough, so you need to field your weapons again in turn 8 and just lose everything. He does still have 2 bribes as well.
I was seeing here a fairly standard NAF anti-TTM defense. The idea there is to try and put obviously 3 in the area that the Goblin might be landing, to try and make the landing a bit more difficult.
Yeah.
And then some sort of screen for it to dodge through, because there's always a chance you're going to pop dodge and stop it if it does get the landing.
Yeah, and one of them has tackle as well.
I've seen some put the entire screen up in the landing zone and try and screen the field there to make sure that the landing is going to be tricky. The problem is with you can scatter 3 spaces forwards, can't you? Because it's always inaccurate.
Yeah.
So you can sort of land over a screen a little bit, or the screen drops back to the point where if it lands short, 8 squares from the touchdown zone, you're perhaps not getting that coverage on the landing. So this I don't mind against TTM. I think it's about the best you can hope to do.
Yeah,
the tackle in the middle. It doesn't matter where the tackle is, does it? Wherever the Goblin lands, it's not going to go through tackle, surely.
No, it is only forcing people not to go that way.
And probably he will set up for a throw to the side to try and avoid the landing zones that those guys are in.
Yeah, that's
so
the difference.
What you do is you push the TTM slightly off center, so you do just decrease the odds ever so slightly.
Yeah,
and of course you can still land in that Black Orc zone, even thrown from that troll on the edge.
Yeah, I had one land. I had the fortune of somebody in snow landing in a 2 tackle zone and scoring without having a reroll.
Yeah, it can obviously be done. TTM isn't terrible odds. It's
the problem is the
problem. To bet your life on it, you wouldn't. But on the other hand, if it's going to win a game, you'd certainly try.
Yeah,
the variant of this that I don't mind.
Yeah, there's so many dices you need to go the right way.
Well, yes, unless 1 or 2 of them do start going the right way, like a quick snap where you get under it, or a high kick or something. But it's certainly in range, but there are a lot of dice to be rolled, yes.
Yeah, that's
the variant of this, as I was saying, is if you split that LOS 1 at each edge of the central line, you can sort of force both trolls to one end and semi-protect the other 2 players from the big hits, but it's, again, it's marginal. It's all very marginal at this point. You also separate them and make them more of a foul target if they go that route, so everything that pays off in one way always usually costs in another.
I was a bit surprised him not using the saw on he had the Mighty Blow blitzer down without chopping it. When you have a saw with Dirty Plan 3 bribes, that seemed a bit odd.
Yeah, it certainly seemed an available choice.
Especially that because we all, everybody know he's going to try to blitz for those 2 are the players that can wreck his team if they keep getting 3 dices.
And there was much rejoicing.
Well, that's the reroll gone, but we've now got a shot.
Yep, we got the ball, and it's the forward Goblin as well, making it slightly a little bit likely. And but nope, he's trying to eat it, but it gets away. It's not gonna be snacked on this time.
Did trolls really need vomit? Is that really going to be a thing? Oh dear.
And welcome to Space and Space Viewers, Space Cadet. You joined into a bit of resurrection. It's the NAF Blood Bowl 2 tournament. We are in round 6, and this is table 1. So the 2 players has both 4 wins in a row, and if anybody of them wins the game, they will be winning the tournament.
Including these goblins. Now, despite that, there isn't, of course, overtime. A draw is perfectly possible.
Yes. And we have table 2 is actually playing right now. It must be almost done. They've started an hour earlier. So I wonder if I have a result for that, because if that makes a difference if anybody from table 2
would be relevant, yeah.
makes a difference from the draw.
I mean, I think if the Goblins can go undefeated and go 4-2-0, that's a victory.
Yeah,
To me, it doesn't. I don't care who you give the title to; they deserve it at that point. But this team is set up to smash Goblins. It's not a done deal. We shall see the whirling ball of death, which is wonderful. That's making the second half. It's got to make a big impact fairly quickly, you feel, to really put this into the Goblins' favour. And he does still have bribes, so we could see some foul action. In fact, if we don't, I wonder why he's brought Goblins. He does have a bench, interestingly, so if he can get the ball over quickly, I guess there is a chance that if he can whirling ball of doom 2 or 3 Goblins down and 2 or 3 Orcs down and maybe foul a couple out. Do you think he can possibly go for the win?
I have a sneaky feeling. I cannot even remember my own tiebreakers, but I have a sneaky feeling he probably needs to win. Because,
right.
Let me double. Actually, that's a point. Let me double check what the tiebreakers actually is. It's not really been relevant before now.
No, I've lost a tournament on tiebreakers before.
I lost many. Especially one-day tournaments.
There has to be a way, particularly if there's too many people to ensure that, you know...
Yeah, and it's mainly one-day tournaments. That's the problem, isn't it?
Yeah, it has to be done.
Where 2 days is less likely.
Has to be some way to order folk.
I had a year where
I hug at the end and go home, sadly.
I think I had like 3 tournaments in a row. I was getting slightly annoyed.
Yeah, I mean, the ones I tend to go to in London often, it's 2 fouls in one game, win by 2-0 in another, 2 injuries in a third, and guess before the game which will be which. And a bewildering number of people seem to be able to get all 3.
People do actually make fun teams.
Ball and chain, this is not the performance we were looking for. Really not.
Oh, it's right. I now remember what the first... So the first tiebreaker's head-to-head, which of course will be a tie if the tie. It's touchdown conceded. And Diomlord has conceded exactly 0.
Oh dear. Yeah,
and the Goblin has conceded 2. Actually, that's
So
pretty
he
impressive
does
for
need
5
more
games. For the Goblins. So the Goblins needs to win, so we'll hopefully see an aggressive Goblin. You don't, no.
Oh dear, it's really not firing for the Goblins right now. Any good news of the first turn is a stun. And now they've also got a Black Orc problem.
Yeah, with that troll being stupid. Can you do anything about that problem? Do you just need to leave it? And
I think you probably need to leave it and recover next turn. That's not so bad. It's an auto recovery next turn. I mean, in that you don't have to move to do it. And if he wants to do anything about it, it's, you know...
He might smash that one with Mighty Blow anyway. I will not hate that.
If it's me here, I'm attracting the ball and chain. I don't know about you, but particularly if I've got a block troll.
Oh shit, and that block, especially with the other troll being just standing there, yeah.
It's just got to.
Yeah, and you've got guard as well, yeah, there's no reason not to. We can hope for
You don't even have to go with the troll, you can go with a Black Orc, but I'd probably go with the troll, just for shits and giggles.
I can say a lot of Diomlord, but he's normally not he's not a shits and giggles guy. I like him. He's a funny little little dude, but shits and giggles is probably not one of the things.
Well, I mean, the point is it needs the least assists as well, and I'm chancing the least things I give a damn about if it fails.
It just looked like it's Mighty Blow coming from the side.
Yeah, it does.
Oh no, the Black
I'm
Orc.
not sure. Oh, it is a Bob.
Oh, it's back to the Orc troll. I don't think.
Yeah, back to the troll of the push, which it is, so that gives him a second hit with it. Okay, I don't hate that.
No, especially because it is a blood fanatic, so it is less likely you get it down anyway. First up.
Yes, all the best ones are. And also, I quite like the push profile here, in that at worst you're putting one piece at risk if it all goes horribly wrong, and he gets it. Lovely.
Plong, plong.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very difficult for the goblins now. To the point where, you know, maybe fill a hole and then TTM from it is. The Orcs have just brought the right toys to the party. They're going to keep hitting, if they're sensible, they're going to keep hitting a Goblin around and just thin those little buggers down.
Yeah, he's been blitzing with Mighty Blow and Goblins every turn, literally.
And then you can use the tackle as a safety, you know, shut off any areas you really don't want them to move from, keep it back if you are worried about them breaking through. It's a lovely build to face this challenge, sadly. And of course the chainsaw is absolute bobbins in this match.
Yeah, especially when with the dirt player, and he didn't use it when he had a good chance to use it.
That's that's a little silly.
Because if we couldn't have taken off that one of the Mighty Blow will make that had been making life a lot easier. Oh, that's not going to do anything.
These are not the dice you're looking for.
You cannot spunk a reroll on that, surely.
You don't think so, can you?
You can.
Oh, you can. Come on. Now get the...
Change. No. Now he needs to foul it. Yeah. Come on. Because something needs to happen.
If you're really going to lean in, then lean right in. You need your fortunes to turn around. Try something that would be lucky if it worked. Not hyper lucky, but, you know, a nice turn of fortune. I'd have put absolutely everything into the foul. Yeah. That ball can be screened with 1 or 2 goblins, and everything else could have been assisting this. If he's even doing it. Yeah. Why are we basing orcs?
I don't know.
I mean, it's kind of generous. That's the word I might go for. I mean, that goblin's dead.
Best case scenario.
We might need some.
In best case scenario, it's dead. Yeah, and the thing is, he probably need in the profile the lines he's taking now. He needs to go for it with the ball carrier as well. How did you get go?
There is a pocket of sorts. I mean, I guess that's why we went in next to the troll, and I'm going to use the word reinforce. I don't mean it. Reinforce that area.
And hit the gob as well. How did you guys go?
But this is all terrible. Sorry. We could have had a 3-assist foul on that downed Mighty Blow, which is great. We need to get rid of the Mighty Blow, at least 1, ideally 3. We don't have to tie up that central area. The troll, that's its job, particularly with the big toy gone.
Now I know why he tagged the Mighty Blow.
The tag Mighty Blow out on the left side is just bewildering.
And the Mighty Blow is...
And because of our positioning, we added a move there, I'm sure. We did, we added a go for it we didn't need to add.
Yep. But at least he fouled this time.
And look, he's done a cracking job with goblins, which is fantastic. Because they are wonderful. They're a beautiful race. So who am I to question? He's the one that's got them 4-1-0 in a reasonably stiff competition.
It's a bit better if it was halflings, right?
No.
Yeah, it's been like no matter what, even if you lose, like if you like losing this one to Diomlord will like it makes no difference from his record. Like
You're a winner in life if you can coach Goblins 4-1-1 into reasonably stiff competition.
yeah, it's. I haven't looked at what he'd been facing, but there's definitely
Don't
some good
massively
quality.
love what he's doing here, but you know.
I think he's a bit in the deep water, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he is. And one of the wonderful things about Goblins is they can work in all sorts of different ways. They also cannot work in all sorts of wonderful ways. And tragedy and disaster are frequently happening at the same time. And certainly can happen at any time. I love coaching Goblins. Keep meaning to do a Goblin Chalice run. That'd be amusing.
Yeah, that's been some. I don't actually. Oh,
I did it once back when I first bought the game. You know, for a $5 in GOG when it was Legend or something. The Legend Super discount. Oh, please come and play this. We haven't sold quite enough price. It was certainly less than a tenner.
well,
And
Fluffy
I
Alien.
qualified Dwarves a couple of seasons, and then I did some Goblins, and then I drifted off because CCL's such a toilet.
It is.
It's just, yeah. Not sure that's contentious, is it?
No, it's fine. Like even as admin in it, I cannot really. I cannot say
It's simultaneously not quite as bad as some people say, and yet, yeah, it is.
Yeah, but it has like the black box. One thing you cannot beat. You can play Blood Bowl. You can basically more or less play Blood Bowl whenever you want to play Blood Bowl. Like you cannot take that away from both formats.
Absolutely almost pretty instantaneous. Yeah, and it's it's prettier, and people like pretty.
And you can also, at times, you actually get some good games. It's just very random.
Very random. As are the people.
Yeah.
But there's, the client itself is pretty strong. It's not terrible. There are terrible bits to it, but there's all sorts of good bits too.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like any format, there's good things and bad things, and there's quite a lot of bad things.
I get confused. I suppose it's the modern way, isn't it? Everyone wants to be, oh, I'm this or I'm that. I'm little bits of all sorts of things.
Yeah. Why is the
Blood Bowl's Blood Bowl.
Why is the dirty player just moving?
Again, I think we're basing trolls and orcs and things.
Yeah, we're blocking.
Are we blitzing off?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
okay, now I hate it a lot less. All right. Okay.
But
yeah, that's seizing some space. I can see a touchdown coming in. This is quite the very aggressive push up this side.
Yeah.
And as you say, he does have to score. So.
But he could
he's
have
going to try and score before the tackler gets over and gets in his face. Oh, really?
Yeah, he's going.
That's very rowdy. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, he's. He needs
good
to.
on you. That was a good turn.
Yeah. That explains. Explains the way
turn
he
before
used
a
to
little
go.
bit. Yeah. That's nice. It still doesn't, to me, justify that mighty blow risk, but he did end up with it working. It left that mighty blow tied up and now isolated.
Yeah.
So that's two orcs massively marginalised. The troll did its job, tying up that line of scrimmage. The goblins did get pushed about, but didn't go off field, so that worked. I mean, there is a time to throw goblins in things' faces, and Bob's isn't the worst, because of course they don't have block. It's actually better to put a goblin on it than an orc lineman in some ways. You're more likely to tie it up and be able to get away afterwards, as he has done just there. So yeah, this is nice. Very, very rowdy and aggressive.
And he knows he needs the time because he needs to win the game.
Yeah, the orcs aren't going to be that bothered. They're going to like their odds of driving back. They're going to hope to have got more goblins out than this. I think we're facing a full team with that saucy looking bench. Of course, we have got 2 auto going off.
I think we've got 2 bribes left as well. We do.
Well, the sword with its massive usefulness while we're hanging around.
Yeah, that's been a bit interesting. At least the marking with it made a bit more sense when him going all the way up there. Because until that it looked funny not just using one of the goblins to do that job.
Yeah, it did. I mean, one thing I always like about swords is they are good diversions. People do like attacking them because they're, you know, it's likely to get a piece off the pitch, and they can still just suddenly fire and do something really difficult to cover from.
Do you like it? Oh, I'm not. I'm not
Really?
sure. I'm not sure he needed to reroll that.
I'm not sure these goblins are stalling, and I'm not sure you're stopping them. So why is the? Yeah, I think I'd want that to move back, but then I'd have
moved the mighty
I'd
blow
probably
back
have.
first.
Yeah, I'd probably have blitzed or moved with the mighty blow first because I wouldn't be re-rolling this turn. So a 1 in 9 wouldn't be a risk I'd be taking, particularly as I think that route didn't actually require the goblin moved.
No.
Or certainly something that would be ineffective the same. Yeah, now it just feels like he wanted a couple of outs. This is not. Okay, perhaps, okay, he is going to try and stop it.
I guess sweet. If you haven't allowed a touchdown in the first 5 games, you're not going to just let somebody walk in, are you?
And that's, you know, that's far from easy to solve. Yeah, absolutely, we should have the stats. That is far from easy to solve. You're probably going to have to try something with the troll. I mean, you can walk through, but you shouldn't really.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But it is just a push from the troll and you can walk around that tackle.
1, 2...
2 go for it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can just if you move
7.
tackle.
Yeah, well, a push and it's 1 go for it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And a knockdown is
but he
better.
gets the POW, and that I think makes it.
No, that's the same.
Straight in, doesn't it?
1, 2,
oh no, it's
3, 4, 5,
yeah.
6, 7. It's basically the same.
The same. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah,
yes, you're right. It cuts it from 8 to 7. Or you can, you know, try the 1 in 9, and you should, of course, you should throw the reroll in on getting over the tripwire.
And we're back again. I don't know.
Which he does. Fantastic. We've got a game on.
I still don't understand the reroll for the same reason, because Diomlord should also know that the goblin needs to win. So that there's no interest in stalling.
No.
Oh, bribe fails.
It was tough to stall from position.
Both bribes fails. Oh.
Well, that's terrible. However, it wouldn't necessarily change much of my thinking here. If I'm goblins, I'm thinking, okay, so when I tell the story of how this worked, how does it begin? And it surely begins with both trolls hanging back so that one can blitz and one can throw a teammate. And then I get a blitz. No, he's a bit less confident than me. He thinks it begins with a blitz where he throws teammate, and then his line of scrimmage somehow holds up as well. But I think this is a 3 goblins on the line.
It is
2 trolls moment.
That's the goblins has gone 4 wins and a draw, Joe.
Don't leave the troll alone. Stand right next to him. There we go.
Let me find the standing again.
Yeah, I definitely have both trolls back here. It means I can cover an instant push down either side if I need to, if I don't get the dice I want. And it means I can both blitz with one and TTM with the other. And because Blood Bolt 2 is programmed pretty shoddily at times, obviously it means I can try throwing with both if needs be.
Yeah, because you can move them first and see if they move.
But I quite like the rowdy placement and bollocks to quick snap because, you know, you need to be lucky.
Yeah, I'm not sure I ever tried in round 6 in table 1 playing Stunty. On a tournament that's not... It's okay for Stunty, but it was not like Stunty designed.
I'm just reading up because I've been watching the client rather than watching the chat. Also because, you know, my client's more up to date than watching the chat.
Yeah, you know, you can actually, if you have a Twitch channel open, even if you pause the Twitch, the chat keeps going. So you can just have it up and then pause it. Then you still get the chat, but without it using the bandwidth from actually showing the stream.
Right.
That's a good little trick. And then now there's one troll
sometimes...
less.
Yeah, I just feel this setup wasn't quite rowdy and aggressive enough. But as I said, he's got a fantastic record with them, so hopefully we're going to see some good things. I'm still in mourning for the death of the Doom Diver, of course.
Yeah.
That was how I managed to take Goblins to a tabletop and come away with 2 wins, 2 draws and a loss. 2 wins, 2 draws and no losses.
Mm.
But I wasn't even top stunty that day. The competition was won by halflings.
Yeah. But
I didn't even get the stunty cup. And on tiebreakers, I came 4th, despite having the same record as the person who's in 2nd and 3rd.
But yeah, the Doom Diver definitely didn't make a difference.
Oh, the Doom Dive got me one of those wins and one of those draws. But it's gone. He is dead. He shall fly no more. Which is kind of sad for the people of BB2, who, of course, will never see him fly.
Yeah, right. They'll be missing the
era
stuff
of
from
the
only 16 stuff and should be passing all people's head.
The only Doom Diver they will ever see will be utterly shit and not worth taking on any team. Oh, well.
Oh, Joe.
And they're going to go, oh, aren't hooligans brilliant?
Nope.
People will go, no. They'll go, yeah, look, they're brilliant. And they'll have a point. They will have not lived through the era of hooligans being meanly level bad.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, I think, again, this is nice. If you are going to win this, again, the story starts here with a screen of goblins between the ball and the pack of orcs. But really, a screen is maybe 5, not perhaps 2.5. But it's a start. The ball certainly can't reach the entire pack unless the pack drops back, and he doesn't want to, because of course he does want to win himself.
And now imagine it moves up to the right side, up against where the tackle is in front.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
that's
Bobs
the side to
falls
push.
into the middle.
It's also away from 1.5 the goblins that did get through, so it solves a lot of that problem all by itself. There's a couple of nice pieces getting up there and already free there, which can also advance forwards, and the tackle's going to get a good hit in.
No, he's going back up the middle.
I think that's, yeah.
Guess the Bobs are falling back this turn then.
Oh dear. I think there's loads of reasons not to do this.
That's also the reason
it's going to be ever so slightly more safe and stable, but look what that did for Theresa May.
But that's also again the fact he doesn't really need to win it.
Oh, doesn't he? Is a draw still a victory?
I think so, but let's double check, isn't it? What is?
It's all I got, but you can have it, champ.
Oh, thank you,
Oh, is he
David.
500?
I think he's a draw, and I.
Because that's a long way for a Mr. Throw to go. We're already in go for it territory, aren't we? Yeah, we are.
Oh wait, no. Oh wait a sec. What is active scoring? For fuck's sake, I cannot remember now. No.
It's a very definitive answer. I forget what the question was.
Are we having 3 points? I thought it was 2. Jesus, it's too long since I was writing those rules. Yeah, he's 4-1. Yeah.
Okay, so he really should try and be going for the win here.
He needs to.
So
He needs to
he's
win.
got a couple of blitzes semi-advanced, but
Yeah. If he doesn't win, it's still whatever.
I mean, you can see the pocket that we suggested he should have been trying. He's created it anyway.
Yep, exactly. It's 3 points actually. So if he doesn't win, we'll have a happy.
I think that was a missile goblin. I think it's not. It's a bit early for that. I mean, here all you've got to do is slow enough of those black orcs up that some get left behind, and then you can outnumber the orcs next turn.
Yeah, and it's 3 points for win, so there will be the 4-2 zeros.
Why are we marking the goblin?
I don't know.
It's the one piece that doesn't care very much, and the last. It's a choice.
Oh, and that's away from tackle. Ooh. Makes it. Whoa! Was he? Oh, he was going to blitz the goblin.
Oh my god! What?
And my,
What
I don't know, because you just 3 dice free again.
What? But. And handily, we've also knocked over the one that was standing on the guard blitzer, meaning that a handoff there isn't in a tackle zone and doesn't need to go for it. I think I'd be advancing the Mighty Blow blitzer on the line as a secondary option and handing off to that. And then I can potato. Because, I mean, not quite, but I can, you know.
But now he may not even need to.
Yeah, or you can just fill that pocket, yeah. And this allows me to get a goblin wall back and secure the draw, but as you said, I'm looking for the win. I didn't like blitzing the goblin.
No.
I think if you're blitzing, just go inside and 2-die red the ball. This is also where a break tackle troll would be handy.
Yeah, I don't really
if I take
blame him.
goblins, I cheat. I try and squeeze in 2 trolls, one of which has leader.
Yeah.
And Ripper.
I can see the thing with here being unlimited doubles, why he's gone for the 2 block trolls.
Yeah, I mean, a block troll is a strong piece. And of course, the lack of stacking.
Yeah, and with the troll going stupid, there means there can at least be some pressure on the ball.
And I'm sure the artillery goblin did the job at least once. They often do.
Oh, maybe not really. So we blitz the troll free. And what is the troll going to do now? Mark the mighty? No, the Garda?
Okay.
So the blitzers are blocking and then the leader is just running forward, I guess. And you might blitz with your laying down mighty blow to get that over as well for next round.
Yeah, I might leave that behind because I can form a fairly useful screen with. Yeah, this one hits the one he's hitting with first. That's a little corner for me, and then the one that's right in front of the catcher, the tackle.
Yeah,
that's probably my blitz. Yeah, absolutely. And then I can run and do some ball defending, and the Black Orc can come in behind.
But are you dodging out the mighty blow? Should the mighty blow just have been standing up then?
The mighty blow will just stand up, and it should have stood up already.
Yeah, if you're going this
route, it can still get in place to sort of help a bit next turn from where it is if that goblin dodges off. Absolutely, that's the pocket. Lovely. The goblins can and should try and get in it, obviously, but it's there. Yeah, the turn order's nice now.
You got the reroll to try to get your Garda away from the troll as well.
No, I think I stand on him.
Why not just do that with the Black Orc from the back instead? And then get the mobile Garda down around the ball instead. 1, 2,
yeah,
3,
that's a point. In fact, the
4,
Black Orc
5,
can
6.
go on the troll and the goblin.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. No, you're right. You can drop the Black Orc on the troll and then dodge off. It doesn't matter if you fail.
And that Garda will be much better down around the ball.
But you've got 2 rerolls, so you can even put a reroll on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so you can reroll this. That's fine.
Because if you don't get it down there, there is the possibility of a rowdy goblin.
Yeah, there you go.
But there's not much rowdy play left if Guard is standing in there.
I might take a cheeky, one, and if that works, I might take a cheeky second in front of the ball.
No, the problem with going in front of the ball is he could fabricate. He could hit. No, he cannot because he can't.
No, it'll be fine.
Yeah. And now
No,
the
that's all
goblin.
good. Yeah, why were we targeting a goblin? It doesn't seem sensible. Yeah, we've got it, so we can throw it. Why not?
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
I might. Is that both of them? Yes, that is both of them, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, why not? And that one cannot reach. Yeah, he does. Have you ever met him? And now those, like, again, that attack on the goblin just leaves everybody just after.
Yes, Diomlord absolutely does love killing things. Doesn't so much love being killed in the recent TSDF game. TSDF, yeah, that's it, game on Fumble that me and him played. It was a dead rubber at the end of the season. And, we played out draw and he was very unhappy about it.
Yeah, too bad it does not break tackle. Had it actually been enough, yeah, break tackle had done it.
Well, that's why I like break tackle, but of course it's getting nerfed, so it's not a style to start trying. It's a style to start stopping.
And you surely just run the ball in.
Yeah, absolutely.
You basically won the tournament conceding 1 touchdown if you just run it in.
Yes,
He's
there's not
taking
even a
some tree
TTM
dice.
back, is there? Why is he not this? Hey, he might be typing, you know, haha, I have won.
Hello, sir. Yeah, it's not ideal matchup either.
Why? Why are we doing this? Oh, can someone else be on 5-1-0 and have better tie breaks after
Nope,
this?
because he's conceded 1 touchdown. And he will
Right.
be 1 point ahead of everybody. Oh, this is just because he likes killing stuff.
I think it is.
And we almost rolled the triple skulls. Yeah, it's never good and never good being defense. But on the other hand, you had the mighty blow down where you declined fouling it with a
I'm
dirty
still
player.
just thrilled that the Goblins got this far. I didn't love a lot of what I saw from the Goblins, but, you know, they were certainly creating opportunities at times and trying things, and you've got to. And he's got this far and got them to a 4-1-1 record, which is fantastic. It's fantastic against any opposition. But
Yeah, it's really
still.
good. He's in chat now, by the way.
Oh, good. Well,
but yeah.
well done. I celebrate the Goblin in it.
Yeah.
If not the final result of this particular game.
And congratulations to Diomlord winning the second
Absolutely.
NAF
Very,
tournament
very
in
solid
total.
coach and a really solid performance there.
And the
Good
troll
stuff.
getting the MVP.
Most importantly, Goblins on table 1 at game 6. Fantastic achievement. To me, that's, as I said at the start, doesn't matter win or lose, that's the win to me.
Yeah, that's brilliant.